All right, day 29 of 30 80s metal riffs in 30 days. This is day 29, and that riff I just played was Don't Take Me for a Loser by Gary Moore from the Corridors of Power record. This was 1982. Now, some of you might be thinking, Gary Moore, 80s metal, what's up? And I understand. I debated whether or not this kind of fit into 80s metal, but the truth is so many guitar players from the metal scene were influenced by Gary Moore, and these couple of albums in the early to mid 80s by Gary Moore were on the metal side. If he had a heavy metal era, it was during this time. And this is a pretty heavy riff, actually, especially for the time, 1982. And so I think it fits. Gary Moore is one of my favorite players of all time, and I thought he deserved to be on this list. So it's my list. I get to choose. Now, some of you are going to be happy, and some of you are going to be like, what about so-and-so? What about so-and-so? What about this band? What about that band? What about this guitar? Stay tuned. Tomorrow I've got a little surprise for you. You might just find the riff that you're looking for tomorrow, okay? So there's going to be more than one. I'll give you that hint. So day 30 is going to be more of a surprise. You'll just have to wait and see. But today we're looking at Don't Take Me for a Loser, Gary Moore. It's in the key of E. We're in standard tuning. And we'll take a look at that in a second. Please check down below for the tab for this and the guitar profile. Free sweet picking guide, sweet picking boot camp. And I would just say that if you've been following me all this time and you haven't subscribed yet, what's up? If you have, I sure appreciate you. But if you haven't, please do, and ring the bell so you can catch more of this content. All right, let's take a look at it. It's like a lot of these songs, starts with a big slide right into it. Now the first chord, you're going to play an E5 power chord, 7th fret A, 9th fret D, 9th fret G, but you're going to play the two open strings on the very top. Nice big fat E power chord. Now the single note line, 7, 9, 10 on the A, you're going to mute that. And then move to a C5 power chord at the 3rd fret, A and D strings. 3rd fret A, 5th fret D. And you're going to slide up to D, the D note, 5th fret on the A string. And you're going to play 5, 7, 5. So 7th fret A, then a quick hammer pull. Actually, there's a little delay on this, not delay effect, but a little rhythmic idea here. So you don't just go. So make sure to get that right so you get the right feel for this. The second time, 7, 9, 10 on the A, and then 7th fret on the D string. So we're hinting at an A chord here. And then we're going to follow that up with a B5 up to a D5 power chord. So the whole riff sounds like this. Hopefully that makes sense, and that's the whole riff. Now, since we're here, let me show you a little bit of the verse. So we're basically going to go. And that's basically going from your low E string to an E minor chord, 9th fret D, 9th fret G, 8th fret B, to a D 777, D, G, and B. And that keeps going, and then the bass note changes, so you're going to change to a C. So that's 8th fret on the low E, but keep this going. Now it'd be tough to play that 8th fret on the B string, so you don't have to worry about that at this point. Just play 9 on the D and G, and 7 on the D and G. Open A once, and then B, 7th fret low E, and then back to E. And this little fill. 5-7 on the low E, 5-7 again, 5A, pull off from 7 to 5, 7 low E. And that's the whole riff. Let me play the main riff for you at normal tempo here. All right, so there you go. Day 29, Gary Moore, Don't Take Me for a Loser, from the Corridors of Power album. If for some reason you have not heard that album, please go listen to it. I know a lot of younger guys are probably watching this channel and thinking, what's up with Gary Moore? Go check it out. Corridors of Power and the album after that, Victims of the Future. Both killer albums. We Want More after that, great live album. So those three are like the, especially for the hard rock and metal stuff, that's where it's at for Gary Moore. So check those out, and please check down below also in the description box for the tab for this, and don't forget the free sweet picking guide. And please subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you next time for day 30. What's the surprise gonna be? We'll see. We'll see you tomorrow. Rock on.